There. Okay, so
My nose is like the only thing being highlighted by the camera.
nice.
It,
Yeah.
Look, I look like a dead zombie.
Rob Zombie. No, bad joke. Kill myself. Anyway,
I'm like agreeing, yeah.
recently there was a meme posted to Twitter where kind of highlighting the Hayao Miyazaki anime was a mistake joke. Writing Tumblr was a mistake. With first showing a picture of some anime girl. I don't know where it's from. It's just average schoolgirl, pink hair. I mean, like, dime a dozen. We've seen those a million times. The second image in this meme is a piece of fan art, okay? Which looks like this.
Well, it's better than it could have been. Well, I mean, it's kind of interesting. It looks like a middle-aged Japanese man dressed up as a schoolgirl.
Okay, I mean, like, the thing with this image is really, like, everything is pretty well drawn. Aside from the face really kind of just looking a little bit like Dustin from Stranger Things, but aside from that, I mean, like...
What? It does not look like him.
It looks like Dustin.
It does not look like Dustin.
Okay, so you're saying that this here doesn't have some parallels to this?
No. There's nothing that's similar. He doesn't even have front teeth.
Okay, so this post here kind of is like kind of caused a bit of a thing where Twitter and Tumblr kind of arguing back and forth. Twitter saying to Tumblr, hey, you know, you usually go after artists and make fun of them, but then when we go after, you know, your site, you have a problem with it type of thing, and then vice versa happening to Twitter. But though I don't really want to focus on that, but I kind of want to focus more on doing a question about, do you think it's okay to make fun of art that kind of looks goofy? Or are you not really for it? You don't think people should do that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, they've been doing it since the dawn of time, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't seem insensitive.
Yeah.
If that's what you're asking.
I mean, people make bad movies all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So making jokes about bad drawings, I don't really, have much of an issue with. Like, I understand people who aren't necessarily comfortable with, like, making jokes about other people's work, and, like, I can understand that mindset. But at the same time, though, for my sense of humor, I like making fun of things.
Wait, are people saying you can't make fun of a drawing?
Yeah. Like...
That's stupid.
Well...
It's like...
Well, some people say you shouldn't be doing it because, like, you shouldn't be making, fun of, like, artists who are trying.
I mean, like... Yeah. That's how artists get better. Yeah. I was bullied into drawing good.
Oh, yeah, no, exactly.
Everyone's kind of bullied into drawing good.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm not going to necessarily do the bullying, but, I mean, like...
Yeah,
other people will, and they always will, and you're not going to be able to control it if someone's, like...
Here's my stipulation with it is, like, if you're going to do, like, if you're saying you're going to dislike it, either be respectful about it or make some sort of, like, clever joke about the thing that you don't really care for. Don't just leave, like, this sucks and leave it at the end, because nothing really comes from that. Kind of give the person some sort of direction to get better.
Are people saying that drawing's bad?
A lot of people don't like that drawing. A lot of people think it's terrible.
Why? Because it made the anime girl look ugly, or I mean, it's not terrible. It's okay. I mean, proportionately, it seems like it's okay. Can you go back to the drawing?
Yeah, sure.
Like, you got the proportions all right. I mean, there's no chest on that girl. There really wasn't to begin with, but like, it looks more like a man than a girl, which I thought was the intent. If that's supposed to be a pretty face, then I guess that's a fail. It's all right. It just looks like a parody drawing. I mean, I don't understand what the big deal is. Is the original artist crying somewhat? If the original guy isn't even fazed by it, then nobody else should even
worry about it.
Yeah.
You can make fun of, like, the drawings as much as you want, but though you shouldn't harass the artist for something that was drawn poorly. To use Rob Liefeld as an example, he had that bad drawing of Captain America. People have been joking about that for years. And there's some really clever jokes about it, and I think it's completely fine for people to do that. But, like, if anybody was trying to harass him, say, at a comic book convention, or was trying to leak private information just because he drew a bad Captain America that one time, that's uncalled for. That's stupid. Shouldn't do that.
Stupid, yeah.
Yeah, like, ridiculing the art, ridiculing the piece. Like, people can do that. People do it to me. Heck, you are free to do that to me. I'm inviting you to.
Do it to him.
Yeah.
And do it mercilessly, please.
It's probably terrible.
Downvote every video.
It's probably a terrible idea.
Thank you.
And those people are going to use this as an excuse against me.
That's cool. I want that. Get him off the internet, please.
Because, I mean, there are cases where people, like, as I said before, making fun of the work, whatever. Yeah. Making fun of the person themselves, that's when, it crosses the line.
Don't attack the person, attack the art.
Now, quick clarification. If you see a piece of art that has, like, a message that's, like, absolutely terrible or something like that, if you see a piece of art that unironically says, hey, you should, I don't know, like, cook cats in microwaves and, feed them to children or something like that. If somebody's unironically, like, depicting that and trying to promote that message, yeah, that's bad. But, like, if you just have a drawing of basically just like, hey, give people hugs, and it's, like, drawn in MS Paint type of thing, Like, they're not a bad person. Like, they just want people to give up. Like, there's nothing wrong with that person. They just don't know how to draw very good. They just don't have appealing art. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed us having like a little chat of like the. So the next videos for the future gonna look like this. Gonna be in this room. Gonna try to get this wall with something on it, a little decoration, and then also for camera, you know, we're gonna be using the webcam for a little bit until I can get a lens, because I mean I do have this camera. I do have a Canon 5D with a spicy little thing, but we don't have a lens for it yet, so we can't record with that.
Can I go now?
What the hell?